What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Neutral Corner. I had to get my piece in about this Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. Everybody's got excuses and reasons and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, man, you call it what you want. I'm going to call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of emotions are getting revved up in this shit, especially with the race. I ain't going that fucking route. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about it. You know what I'm saying? So fuck that shit. But when it comes to the Mikey fight with Spence, I say he won because he's big. People are like, oh, he shows so much technique, he shows so much skill. That's a lot easier to do when you the bigger puncher and the bigger man. You got the height reach, the length, you know what I'm saying, and the power, the weight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, all that technique and shit talk is fine. You know what I'm saying? If you want to believe it, I'll believe it when I see it with a 147 fighter. You know what I'm saying? Earl's big. Earl's been talked about in junior middleweight, and now people are talking about the Canelo fight. I don't agree with any of these two division weight class jumps. Alright, I didn't give Canelo credit for Khan. I ain't give Triple G credit for Brook, and I ain't giving Spence credit for Mikey. I mean, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All this dare to be great, nah. Them niggas are daring to get paid. That's all it is. Cats want the bag, and they gonna get it. And for whatever reason, people are like, "Yo, this is actually a good." I have never said I thought Mikey could win, and I'm a huge Mikey fan, and I don't think Spence is proven even yet. You know what I'm saying? That's just because he's got one big win worth mentioning, which is Brook, who's coming off a knockout loss in a broken eye socket. Yeah, Spence broke the other one. I know he didn't break the same one. However, you gotta believe it's gonna be more tentative with a broken eye socket and a knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? But that was Brook's stupid fault for moving up two weight divisions. And then he had to come back down to 147. And he may have been weight drained. That's why he's at 154 now. He's having a hard time making 147. So, but like I said, that was a legit win, I guess. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give him more credit, I don't give him that much credit for it. Because of the fact, like I said, it wasn't the same Brook. And that was Brook's fault. He didn't come in his best because of the dumb decision he made with the Triple G fight. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. So with the Mikey shit, like I said, I feel like if Mikey moves back down to 140 or 135 and dominates, that he goes even further to show that Spence didn't do shit. I mean, not really, because he's dominating guys his own size, not big ass guys. You know what I'm saying? That would show it. You know what I'm saying? People were giving him credit for the Peterson fight. And Sergey Lipinets just knocked Peterson out. And Mikey beat Sergey Lipinets already. And clearly, you know what I'm saying? Lipinets landed some big shots. You know what I'm saying? But that just shows that Mikey's got a chin. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talking about, he showed technique. He gave a boxing clinic, and that's why he didn't knock him out. Nah. You want to get a knockout, you get the fucking knockout. And that's a smart thing to do. Especially when you're finding a guy jumping up. I'm saying you want to show technique, wait for you to have a bigger dude in there where you need to show the technique. You know what I'm saying? Why are you going to show it for a little dude? There ain't no reason to. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to walk right through him. Or you could use some technique. Don't get me wrong. I know you don't want to brawl and give Mikey opportunity. Use the jab. But still, I mean, load up and take him out. He's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I ain't buying the he wanted to go 12 or he wanted to punish Mikey. Mikey didn't want to stop. He wanted to go to 12, and he did. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never picked Mikey for the win in this fight. I've always said he's just going out there to get paid. We always talk about the purses, and then they get paid something else on the back end in the back office with Heyman. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how big that check was. You know what I'm saying? That might have been, you know what I'm saying, to get Earl's name out there. And it did great. Get good pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? A lot of casuals believe this was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I never fell for it. You know what I'm saying? The whole time up, I'm just like, this shit is not a good fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. I don't agree with any of the fights that cats jump up two weight divisions. You know what I'm saying? So, Spence possibly will fight Porter next. That'll be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Porter's big, and he's rough and rugged. He hasn't been knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll be a good fight. and Spence can show his skills. You know what I'm saying? Because Porter does get sloppy and tend to smother himself at times. So yeah, I'd like to see Spence take that and look good and skillful in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just not giving that much credit to this Mikey fight. Like I said, he's got one win worth mentioning, and it was over a guy coming out for knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? Peterson showed last night he was at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? He got knocked out by Spence, then he came and got knocked out by Lipinets, and Lipinets just moved up to 147. So you can't give him that much credit. And like I said, he's a big-ass welterweight. So anybody moving up or recently moved up to welterweight isn't going to have a good shot at hurting Earl or, you know what I'm saying, keeping him at bay. Maybe Crawford, because Crawford's, you know, considered one of the top. He is my top, you know what I'm saying, pound for pound guy. I just see so much technique in Crawford, and he loads up when he has to, you know what I'm saying. Spence, like I said, I'm waiting to see Spence do more. They're talking about him moving up to 160 to fight Canelo. Like, come on, guys. You can't be doing this bullshit. It's the same fucking thing. He's going to get a bag if the fight is made. I hope it's not. I'm tired of these fucking fights with cats moving up too high. As I don't feel like you can get full credit to the guy winning, the bigger guy winning. So, that's my take, man. Keep the race shit out of it. Like I said, man. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Cats are like, Mexicans are mad that Spence beat Mikey, and that's why they want him to move up and fight Canelo. And if you're going to use that, you could just say, you know, black guys are happy because Mikey beat Broner and Easter. So now they're happy. And they were upset when Mikey beat those guys. And that's why he were happy that he was moving up to get the Spence fight. What I'm saying is how you want to look at the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it, I step back and look at it. Look, man, leave the race shit out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about Mikey was ducking Easter. Man, Mikey had options. Mikey's got a big fucking name. Mikey's a brand. So he took his time taking the fight. You know what I'm saying? He took it, and they're like, whoa, let's see if he does. And he did. Because that's his division. He dominated that division, 135. Now they're talking about, he's going to duck Loma because how much technique Earl used. And Loma's got so much more with his footwork and angles. Come on, guys, man. This is some bullshit. If Mikey gets to 135 and fights Loma, it's going to be big. And it's a 50-50 at least. If not, Mikey be the favorite because he's got power. And Loma was dropped by even Linares and went 12 with Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? So let's not play the dumb shit. Let's not play the race shit. List the boxers for what they did. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't trying to shit on Spence, but I mean, look at his resume. I mean, who's he got? Algieri's a good fight for Paulie Malignaggi because none of them motherfuckers got power. Okay? Peterson, like I said, it showed he was at the end of his career because one more fight after and he retired him and got knocked out. I'm saying Kell Brooks is one win worth mentioning, who was coming off a knockout loss and a broken eye socket. So, you know what I'm saying? Going by the resumes. And I'm waiting, like I said, I'd like to see him fight Porter next, get that title. You know what I'm saying? Draw Thurman in with the 2 titles for a big unification. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao wants to get it. I guess he can get it. Pac is small and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see in a fight that he can't get criticized in. You know what I'm saying? The Pacquiao fight is going to be, he was old and he's small. You know, I'm talking about for Spence. You know what I'm saying? They're going to say, he did it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao will be a good name. Sure. And it's going to be a pay-per-view and there's going to be a bag. But, like I said, there's going to be shit you could pick at. Which is Pacquiao's age. The fact that he's been slapped before. You know what I'm saying? And he's small. He's never been a big welterweight or even, he's a small welterweight. He's moved up so many weight classes. You know what I'm saying? So, I like to see Spence get a win without an asterisk next to it. Before we say, he's the shit. He's top dog or pound for pound, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Be the cat in your division. You know what I'm saying? A good name. Without them being able to say, he's this or he's that. know what I'm saying? Like I said, for Mikey, he can move back down to 140. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see the Ringaroos fight. You know what I'm saying, with him. I see if he beats Ringaroos, it'll be showing that he came back down and he's still top dog in his divisions. You know what I'm saying? Ringaroos is a southpaw. He's got good speed. He looks damn good. He looks like he's got power. You know what I'm saying? I would feel like it's a good win. Or the Loma fight, of course. You know what I'm saying? I think some people might give him shit because he's going to be the bigger guy in that fight. But it'll still be worth taking just because he is top pound for pound too. Saying besides that, you know what I'm saying? There's some fights at 140 he could take. 135, I don't see too much for him besides Loma. I mean, not just going to be like, without him coming in as a heavy favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want Mikey to be in fights where he's not a heavy favorite too. You know what I'm saying? But this fight I thought was dumb because he was just too small. And there's a reason why Robert Garcia and his dad didn't want the fight. You know what I'm saying? They understand the weight class shit, man. When you go in the ring and you feel them power, you understand that shit, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Mad people talking shit because they've never been in the ring. But when you get in there and you feel power, you understand, oh, well, this guy is just too fucking big sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, that's my take, man. Try to keep it all peace. Fucking race bullshit. I'm a huge Mikey fan. I'm waiting to see what he does next and what Spence does next. I hope the Spence doesn't take, a tune-up or whatever, because he just fought a fucking lightweight, so I don't think he needs it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really get touched, so no need for no soft touch next. You know what I'm saying? Let make that Porter fight. If you get the Pacquiao fight, I understand it's too much money to pass up. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking to Canelo stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to move up to 154. You know, plenty, guys there. At least to get acclimated before moving straight to 160. And we'll see what's up with that. Like I said, my shit is what they do next. You know what I'm saying? Does Mikey take a soft touch? Maybe. He's coming off a pretty bad loss. I'd rather him not, too. At least a good fight, if it's got to be some unknown. But, whatchamacallit, Spence, like I said, I'd like to see him in a welterweight fight with a real welterweight. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody who recently moved up a couple of fights. You know what I'm saying? A legit welterweight. And show the skill and technique that everybody says they see. I mean, I've seen it too, but I just don't give it so much credit because it's such a small opponent with Mikey. So that's my take, man. Like I said, I'm waiting to see Spence in a legit welterweight fight. You give him credit with the Brook fight, I understand. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I give him credit for it, just not full credit because of the fact that Brook was coming off of a knockout loss. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And again, Brook only had one win worth mentioning. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like Brook was so proven. He had one win over Porter, and then that was it. Nothing else worth mentioning. So Spence got one big win off of somebody with one big win. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the Peterson fight didn't mean much. Now, Algieri was a nice fight, but, Algieri we knew. He's back down to 140, so obviously he was a little 147. So anyway, that's my take. Let's see what's next for these boys and see how things go on from here. If Mikey dominates 140, 135, I say that shows that it was just size. And if Spence can look as good against Porter or, legit big welterweight, then I say he deserves all the credit that he's been getting. But I'm just waiting to see it before giving it to him myself. So that's my take. Thanks for listening. Again, you call it what you want, man. I'm going to call it what it is. This is the Neutral Corner. Holla at your boy.